Hey everyone, Tim here, and today I'd like to do a quick tutorial about paracord stopper knots. So this tutorial is more for the beginner who is just getting into paracord weaving and making their own bracelets. And I believe this is called the false Turk's head. Okay. So get onto the how-to. What you're going to do is first take your piece of paracord that you're using for your spine, and you're going to, just bend it over in half, and then you're going to take your two fingers and you just loop it through so that you have two strands coming out of your hand like this. Okay, so one here, right, and one here. Then first, what you're going to do is make a loop. So you make a loop like this and lay it over across the other strand here. And make sure your loop, this strand is on the top part here, not on this side. See, up here. Okay. Alright, next part, we're going to take the other strand, right? And we're going to go underneath this strand here, right? So it's underneath. And then we're going to feed it through here. And what we'll do is we're going to go over this first strand here, under the middle one, and then over the end of the loop there. Okay. So we'll go over, under, and over. Okay. And then what you're going to end up with is this sort of figure, kind of looks like a figure 8 with a diamond in the center. So now the next part is the tricky part. What we're going to do is take our strands on each end, bring them around and down and through the center of this diamond shape in the middle. So let's start with this one here. We're going to go counterclockwise, so bring it this way, right? I'm going to bring it past this strand here. Okay, so I'm going past it, and then I'm going to go underneath everything through the center. Okay, so just hold that there. Now I'm going to do the same thing with this strand here. So I'm going to bring it over here. I'm going to bring it past, remember, go past this strand here. Okay, so I'm going to go past it and put it through the center. So I hope you can see that. So now that I've got the two strands in the center, I'm going to start to tug on it. At this point you can start to cinch up your knot. Don't worry if it's a little messy at first. You're just going to use your fingers and slowly cinch it together. You might get some excess stuff like this, which is fine. Just sort of play with it and get it all cinched up. Okay, so as you can see, our knot's starting to come together. Just sort of use your fingers to try to work the knot so it's nice and cinched up. Okay, so I haven't really fully tightened it yet, but you see I've already got my knot going there. And now you may notice at this point your knot isn't in the exact right spot as you need it to be, because on this side is going to be your bracelet, so you may need to adjust. And that's very simple. All you do is you look for the strand on the bottom that's connected to this excess side. See, this is the excess paracord. What you're going to do is cinch this excess all the way through the knot out to the other side to lengthen this side. Okay, so I'm going to look for the strand that's connected to these. It's usually one of the bottom ones down here. You're going to have to just sort of figure it out. Oh, yeah, see, so I'm going to tug on this one here. It's kind of going in through the bottom. See, as I do that, it shortens. It's shortening the excess side. See, now I've got this sort of slack. So now that you've got that all you're going to do is work it all the way through the knot. So I've pulled this part out. Now I'm just going to look on the knot on this side. Okay, now I've got to pull it through this side. Got that through there. I'm just going to keep continuing. Pull it through. Okay, one more time. And now I think this is the last time. So see, now I can put that excess all the way to the other side. See, now it's a bit longer, right? So that's the part that you only really have to play with to get the length of the knot and loop, the right length. And then at that point, you're going to want to tighten it. Pull it as tight as you can when you've got the right length. And then, of course, at the very end, you take your knife, scissors, or whatever. You're going to cut off the excess and then melt it with your lighter. And that's about it. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and if you did like it, please like and subscribe.